Wilsonville Toyota and Subaru. Now there's two Noble dealerships to choose from. One person, one price. Of course, coming off a triple-double. Alfred Payton is a newcomer to New Orleans this year. He is from 2-119, and Davis, as we mentioned, was out. Damian at 26 on that night. Randall, 40-point outing, shooting better than 50%, 19 threes made, and losing to Golden State. Aminu with three. Got it.
So he's going to make sure Damian didn't get the look, and they were going to give up weak side shots. That happens because you double up. You never wanted to finish that point, Kev. Remember during the regular season, they forced Chief to have to take threes. They didn't want CJ and Damian.
Here the Blazers lead at 6-2. Davis is double. They rotated outside. Etuan Moore is an accomplished three-point shooter. Telling us before the game that this is the first time in all year they've had a sustained lineup. There's Mo Harkless.
Games in a row in double digits.
Here's Holiday, gets to work with a turnaround.
The pace down, change of pace, gets the shot, and Mo crashing the board again. Reward him, Nurk!
Nurk will pick him up on the screen, but they bottle that up. CJ cuts off Randall. Holiday the runner. Beautiful play.
Fresh, springy.
He's been able to find himself with guards on his hip and just destroying them. First it was pretty good three-point shooter, also 39%. This one gets away from the Blazers into the hands of Randall. Rumbles into the lane. Nope, Davis cleans it up. Two-hand jam. Turner late and joining the crowd. Eyeballs Davis. Brings him outside. Pelicans 10 of 18, 55%. Dame working Frazier to the baseline. Step back jumper of beauty. He laced it.
Not a recipe for success when defending him.
Lillard spots Collins slipping, and then out of the post he finds Chief, who pulls the string on a three.
He knew coming into this one that he's got to be aggressive.
Back comes Holiday on the attack. Dame splits two. Davis gets it back. Diagonals to the point. Mirotic drives doubled over to Dame. He flattens Aminu. Differential of about 20 here on the clock. Comes off the screen and finds Chief, who's had the hot hand. Bingo. Al showing some offense. Mirotic triggers on the inbounds a three that nestles home. Mirotic one-on-one at Myers. Good closeout, but he drilled. Double. Throws it outside, anticipating Collins. Jackson steers it away. Good hustle play by the young lad. The other night he had 9 threes against this New Orleans team. The two teams set a record.
Oh, watch your hand.
Layman right down the mound, deflected by Myers into the hands of Evan. He'll peel out across midcourt, bounce ahead of Collins, slips two defenders. Turner step back and fade. Nope, rebound slapped out by Nurk. Recovered by CJ. Gives to Layman. He'll trigger straight away and knocks down 7-8 points. They come to double. Out of the double finds Holiday. Then they repost Davis. And he said, Nurk hands off to Turner at the top. Over to CJ. One dribble. Off the bounce. Knocked it. Now Payton in the paint. His handoff is knocked down. Controlled by Nurk. Layman to three-point range. Drilled it. Layman. He pries it free and sends to Layman. Holiday immediately picks him up. He goes back door. Up top. There he is again. Layman with 11. Holiday batted his eyes, and Layman
are thinking of him. They want Jake cutting and going back door because of the hops.
There he is again.
Jake,
he
don't
drills
do it
a three. Exuding confidence. Layman with 14. CJ overplays, has the pick, races the other way. He'll tomahawk one down. Second. Oh, an eruption here at Moda. Miller D'ing up on Layman this time, but he continues to move. Nurk outside, 18-footer, hangs on the iron, it rolls in.
This crowd will still be going crazy.
Now we mentioned New Orleans' 25th defensive rating. Layman comes to the ball, another three, and cans another from three. 17 in 9 minutes for Layman. Davis comes right back, hesitates, looking to shoot. Gives it up, gets it back. Picked up on the switch, turns, fires another three, got another one! With 20. Randall comes right back beneath the rim. Swings it outside to Davis. Strolls to the lane and laid it up. Watch him move. Damian steps back, deep two, got it.
Oh yeah, he's on the roster too.
What a compliment, guys.
Sure is. Here's Jackson rolling to the hole, hands off to Davis. A lean in. Side to Aminu, raising for three. Back iron, no. Rebound, tapped back by Nurk. Grabbed by Dame, triggers a three, up and in.
The best times to shoot them. Defense cannot get matched back up.
Blazers' largest lead up 19. Nurk denies the lob up top on the ceiling to Davis. And the Blazers come the other way. Damian double outside to CJ. Has a step. Glides to the glass. Headley. As Mo Harkless got the start. Missing 5 games. Sore left knee. And he looked good early. Moore triggers a 3. Holiday coming off the screen. They switch it. Mo's on him. They fire inside. Davis turnaround jump hook up and in.
It's a tough shot from a really good player.
Davis has scored 20 and 8 of 14. Damian, the blow by. He's shooting 7 of 9, 16 points. He's shooting 55%, yet they trail here to the Blazers 83-67. Oh, Mo! Goodness. Taking the time off, getting the legs sound, getting the mind ready. Has paid off. He's been outstanding. Holiday or Randall.
Randall, yeah.
Backing down is Nurk. Turns and twists, angles to the cup and laid it in.
It's a good read from Dame. He went to Chief on that instead of the roll guy because Anthony Davis, who was guarding Chief, cheated in with the help. His first year, he was hurt. He played one game, he got hurt right after. Pass, easy finish.
Lehman with 20 points. 4 threes. CJ the step back, arcs it up and in. 59 left, third period. Nurk up top, looks deep for Dame. Nice pass, inside Dame, eases it up and in over. Damian comes to the ball, gives back to Nurk on the roll, spinning, going lefty, up and in. Great move. Themselves out against Golden State. Dame goes into the air, and a block by Miller came down with it blocked again.
Oh, he can get this.
Frazier leaks out and lays it in.
I thought
after tonight, the Blazers will have just 14 home games and then 21 road. Where he stood out, he was our player of the game at the tournament, driving in his Mirotic.
Well, remember that series he had against the Cavs as you see New Orleans get another run.
Blazers lead it by 12. 10-10 to go in the fourth. Myers outside, standstill 3, got it. Oh, Blazers lead it by 15 on a Myers-Leonard triple. Mirotic comes back to counter. Bam, down a ring, and in comes Davis and Randall. Miller on the inbounds gets an open look, and it's a 10-point lead with 8 more operating to the baseline. Angles in, tried to reverse, swatted away, got it back, pumped it up and in, and it's an 8.5 run for New Orleans. CJ fouled as he went up. Count the bucket. It's Lillard with a board, and here now are the Blazers by 11. Dame redirects off the screen, a right to left, pumped it up and in.
He's going to sit underneath him.
They double him, gets rid of it to Holiday, off to Moore. Etuan Moore nestles in a 3-point shot. Turner back to the basket, single coverage, spinning.
Good pass.
Sees Davis commit, and that leaves Collins quickly into front court. Damian takes over, 14 to shoot. Aminu, the pump fake drive, nice pass inside. Miller turn and shoot, flat shot, rolls off.
People can hit better shots.
Backing down is Randall. He'll lay it up and in. Damian double team, pass deflected. Aminu makes the catch between the legs, into the lane, drops it off. Collins leads to the hole, laid it up and in. How long's he been sitting on that action? Miller with it. Tosses outside to Randall for 3. Got it.
Put some butter on it. Put some grease and some oil.
Hey, Randall just keeps up after it. Evan may have gotten a deflection. It comes to Dame. Fakes. Resettles for 3. Got it! Dame off the screen. Dame from long range. Feeling it. Back barrel. No. Rebound recovered by Evan. Another heartbreaking offensive rebound.
And another time.
And another bucket going on in terms of scoring the ball. But Blazers turn another page. They go 2-0 against New Orleans here. Alvin Gentry and New Orleans in their 4th game in 7 nights. Blazers know all about that. They're headed out on a trip of their own. They'll play 3 and 4 nights against very tough competition. Utah, Oklahoma City, a night off in Phoenix, and then the Phoenix Suns, who are resurgent now with Kelly Oubre. 128-112 final. Blazers defeat New Orleans here tonight. 300 coaching victories for Terry Stotts with the Portland Trail Blazers.